Meteorologist Dean Davis and the Weather Pros, liveweatherblogs.com. Time for a tropical update at 7:04 p.m. on the 28th of August 2015. Taking a look at the current National Hurricane Center track. You can see the storm is located south of the Dominican Islands. It's moving to the west-northwest and should approach the northern edge of Cuba, possibly weakening to around 11 before re-strengthening, possibly before it would hit the Keys and then the western side of Florida before turning north and possibly adding precipitation all the way up the east coast. But that's still going to be debatable to see how far the storm may go, because you can see here on this visible satellite image, yes, the center is located right in this area, north of this arrow, but there's some dry air infused into it. Not good breathing up here because there's still some cirrus clouds here, and that could be an issue. What may help this is if it gets north of Cuba, comes to the west of the islands, it's the very warm ocean water temperatures near 90 degrees Fahrenheit. Computer models, the majority of the major models do show a consensus of the western end of Florida, but you do see there is a few outliers that go west and don't go north, and there's a few that go west into the panhandle of Florida. So that could be an interesting situation also coming up. The location, like I said, you can see here is south of Dominican Republic, moving west-northwest, so it should make landfall and hopefully get back out over warmer water. After that, you can see here, GFS, western side, and then that would pull up as this high pressure moves off and build some precipitation up along the Appalachian chain, possibly early next week. Euro has the same type of situation, so it's really looking at that. Canadian has it still coming a little bit closer to the eastern end. This is a little further off to my liking, but then it would come up and scoot along the coast or inland. And here's South Carolina, North Carolina, and eventually Virginia here, as the storm would be moving through the inland. The situation would happen is if that does occur, this is the JMA, the Japan model, is if the precipitation or the low went to the west along the eastern edge of it, most landfalling tropical systems or past tropical systems have tornado threats with them. So it's something we have to take seriously and look into, but we'll keep an eye on the weekend. It's been having a very tough time getting where it needs to get, and it shows here no more hurricane landfall at this point, but that's not even possible, because say this thing does go a little further north of Cuba, which may not happen, or it goes a little further on the west part of this cone, it'll get into a lot of warmer water and we'll be able to develop higher and stronger. Still a lot out on this system, and we'll keep an eye on it and update you throughout the weekend. Meteorologist Dean Davison, the Weather Pros, live weather.